When people see the continuous manufacturing rig, they are amazed.
I knew how big it was, but until you see it, you don't have the true concept down.
It's so different from anything that has been the experience in this industry. You can walk into a single room and you can essentially see every step in the process.
It's in a room with a footprint of about 1,500 square feet, and it's 3 levels. That entire volume contains all of the equipment that's needed to bring material from individual powders all the way to finished tablets.
Continuous manufacturing has the benefit to produce product where the quality is tested during manufacture.
We have multiple different points throughout the process that ensures that we're achieving the highest levels of quality.
Every 1 second, we're collecting about 800 values.
Where this whole process starts is on the top floor. You have material in these large bins ready to be blended together. So that blending doesn't happen there. You have to convey material from these large bins on the 3rd floor down into a blending process on the 2nd floor. You're feeding material into a small tube all at the same time, and then there's a screw or auger inside that tube that takes something that's already blended, that's already uniform at this scale, to being uniform down to the size of a tablet. After that intergranular blending step, material is conveyed by gravity down to the granulation step. The granulation step's on the bottom floor, and that's where you have these components that have our active ingredients and some of our excipients that are mixed together. They're pressed into ribbons. Those ribbons are milled into some coarse granules. The coarse granules are conveyed pneumatically through a tube back up to the top of the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor, they are conveyed down to the 2nd floor where they're mixed with secondary blending. After that blending step, material is conveyed down to the bottom floor where you have the compression process, where we're going to go ahead and make tablets. Those tablets are then put into a bucket lift, and that bucket lift conveys material over to get coated. So at the end of the process, when the tablets are there and they're coated, it's just a matter of reviewing data and do the review of the whole manufacturing process, analytics, procedures, any deviations that happened, and then move that forward for shipping.
From the time powder goes into the top till it comes out the bottom, that takes an hour and a half. And you contrast that with the month that it takes every other pharmaceutical company who doesn't run continuously. And in some companies, each one of those steps takes place in a completely different building or a completely different state or country even. We're probably making 600,000 tablets a day. They're all exactly the same in terms of the composition and the appearance and the performance.